in this example, we're trying to find the rate. The distance between the two cars is changing, so we need to do related rates. So we're going to have to take the derivative of time with respect to time. So let's draw a picture. So we have two roads that are perpendicular. Right? Two perpendicular roads. Let me draw the two perpendicular roads. Car A is going at 40 miles per hour. Car B at 25 miles per hour. So here's my intersection. Car A is moving to the right because at noon it's going to cross the intersection, and car B is 50 miles away moving towards the intersection. Okay. So at noon, car A reaches the intersection. So the rate of change of the car A is 40 miles per hour. The rate of change of car B is 25 miles per hour. So we want to find the moment in time when B is 60 miles away from the intersection. So my moment in time is going to be 60 miles away from the intersection. And A is right on the intersection. All right, so we want to know when the car is changing at 1 p.m. So 1 hour later, right? 1 hour later. So we go from noon to 1 p.m. So 1 hour later. So both cars are moving 1 hour later. So A is now here 1 hour later because it's going 40 miles per hour. And B has moved down. Okay, so we want to find the rate of change between both cars. So the formula that I'm going to use is Pythagorean theorem. Okay, a squared plus b squared equals z squared. I'm going to go ahead and take the derivative with respect to time. And I'm trying to solve for dz dt, so I'm going to divide by 2z. And I end up with a over z dA dt, b over z dB dt, and dz dt. Okay, so there's my formula. So I need a couple of things that I don't have. I need the distance A is 1 hour later. I need the distance Z at that specific moment in time, 1 hour later. And I need the distance B 1 hour later. So 1 hour later, okay, car A, since it started on the intersection at noon and is moving at 40 miles per hour, 1 hour later, car A is 40 miles away, my moment in time. Car B, okay, is moving at 25 miles per hour. Okay, remember that it started 60 miles away, and in 1 hour, it moved 25 miles. So I'm going to have 60 minus 25 because this is, right, it started at 60, is moving 1 hour later, it moved 25 miles. So car B is now at 35 miles from the intersection. So I'm going to go ahead and find my moment in time. I need to find Z. And I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem. So Z is the square root of 2,825. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute those into my equation. Okay, so one thing here. Since we're talking about velocity, remember velocity has direction. So A is moving to the right, so the velocity of A is positive, but B is moving down, so the velocity of B is negative. So notice how I put negative 25 because the velocity is negative. So if I calculate that, I'm going 13.64 miles per, I forgot my per hour. So let's write that miles per